Riley Gaines and Marjorie Taylor Greene basically slammed the entire NCAA in how they are not acting to protect women's sports.
You responded, National Girls and Women in Sports Day, I'm grateful to tennis. It is my late night outlet that I still play 20 years after high school. Do you still play tennis, Ms. Gosgraves?
Not well anymore. My knees struggle.
But it's a great sport, and it's always fun.
Yes, I've enjoyed playing.
And you mentioned that you're a fan of Serena Williams. Is that right?
I am. I'm a Williams sister fan. I'm a tennis fan. I'm actually a fan of most sports. I grew up playing sports and in a family that understood that there is so much value in playing sports, whether you're the best or not the best.
I agree with you, and I'm a fan of Serena Williams, too. I think she's strong, I think she's powerful, and I think she's beautiful. In 2013, Serena Williams stated, if I were to play Andy Murray, I would lose 6-0 in 5 to 6 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. No, it's true. It's a completely different sport. The men are a lot faster, and they serve harder, they hit harder. It's just a different game. So sounds like she doesn't think she could beat men either. But let's talk about some of your comments. You said that this is attacking and dehumanizing on trans. Ms. Goss-Graves, how do you think Ms. Gaines felt? Do you think she felt dehumanized being forced to undress in front of men in her sports or attacked?
Here's what I think.
That's a yes or no question.
But if I could
being forced to undress in front of a man, isn't that dehumanizing or attacking?
I could answer this question, Madam Chairman, because I actually think this is really, really important. The issue of privacy in locker rooms and in bathrooms, there's a wide range of ways.
So you feel like Ms. Gaines should have had privacy?
To address that. You could put up a curtain, you could put up a door, you could have rotations.
I reclaim my time, Ms. Goss-Graves. Ms. Gaines, did you feel attacked and dehumanized? Ms. Gaines, did you feel attacked and dehumanized?
I certainly did. And in swimming locker rooms, there are no curtains, there are no stalls, there are no doors.
But there could be. There could be curtains.
This is, I reclaim my time. It's Ms. Gaines right now.
That would be restructuring how I've competed in my entire 18 years of competing for what we've described in this hearing today as such a small percentage of the population. We would restructure and uproot what we're used to and what works and allows us to be. I think we can all agree a locker room in general is not a comfortable place, even of course in dressing in front of all women. But growing up a swimmer in that environment, again for 18 years of my life, you become comfortable being vulnerable in that environment. And my teammates and my competitors, we had our vulnerability stripped from us by the leaders of the NCAA and again those who implemented this policy.
Thank you, Ms. Gaines. I yield.
Okay, let's give you some context here. If you do not know who Riley Gaines is, she's an absolute hero. She is a woman who competed competitively in swimmer for, as you saw in that clip, 18 years of her life. I've met Riley before multiple times. She's a very, very, very deeply, deeply impressive young lady and heroic. And of course, the reason why Riley Gaines is famous, is prominent, is very well known, is because she refused to be silent when she had to compete with a male to female transgender swimmer, right? There's nothing wrong. Look, I personally, I don't have any problem with trans people. I don't have any issues with that. The issue is when you have people that were born biologically male that want to compete against biological women and to strip them of their titles, of their opportunities, of their positions to advance. And that's what Leah Thomas did. Riley Gaines became an advocate for this, and this is happening over and over and over and over and over again. If you go to Riley Gaines' Twitter, you can see how she highlights the examples of this, right? And so the bodies like the NCAA and these sports bodies, they basically make it acceptable for this to continue because they don't want to be on PC, because they want to go by what Twitter activists are saying, whatever. And what they do is they sacrifice the comfort and safety and also the opportunity to compete of biological women. So Riley Gaines is an absolute hero, and like I said, if you go to her Twitter, like these people have tried to shut her down. These people have tried to attack her. She was barricaded in a room one time when she was giving a speech. Like her life has been absolutely insane for just speaking up and standing up for the rights of biological women to their own spaces and to their own sports.